Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 New Order as of the USSR. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So we have been supporting revolution throughout the Arab world. Oman is now communist. Yemen is socialist. We are supporting the Sudanese Free Officer Organization. Looking great for them. Egypt and Iraq, unfortunately, were not able to support our great plan. But of course, we still have the Arab People's Republic. And they are puppeted... What is it actually? The United Arab States. Oh yeah, so we basically also have, you know, Lebanon, Palestine, Jordan, we have, Syria, all of this great stuff. Kurdistan as well, they're also socialist, already in the Comintern. There's a lot of good stuff going on right now. We got a lot of allies, a lot of ideological members in the region. And thankfully, I don't think the oil crisis actually affects us at all. Like, we didn't get any pop-up about it, which is very nice. Again, we want to move our way up to Luanda to win our war in Angola. And we want to keep on looking at this. Because we're also in the middle of our unification talks with, or influence revealed. Oh, they're trying to, wait, no. Our government has received word that the Siberian Republic is attempting to influence our politics. Oh, so we caught them. Okay, well, give me some more weight here, please and thank you. I want you guys to advance. And honestly, I want you to be pretty aggressive with it. See if you can just, like, walk to there. Honestly, I don't know if we even, like, get anything for actually winning these wars. Because technically speaking, like, these are the Nazi-aligned states. But, I mean, if we didn't do it, then one of the other countries would have proposed a vote, and we would still be in a situation regardless, so I think it's fine. 78, we're looking good. Wow. They've rejected my friendship proposal. Tension is now at 50. Enhance diplomatic standing once again by 5. Reduces weight by 3. I mean, tension right now is at 50. Which is, like, not great. Border access, trading, mutual training, access to foreign goods. Let's offer them one concession, because we have so much weight, we can offer them the concession without risking anything, I think. We have Saudi troops over here. I don't even know what your goal really is, but I will support you no matter what. Please get to the front line as quickly as you possibly can. Thank you very much. I don't even know if there's that many Saudi troops. I think with all the volunteers that the Arab states are getting, it should be a pretty easy one. How are you guys looking? You're looking good. Actually, we're going to get rid of this, and we're just going to do a spearhead operation. And you guys are looking good as well. Keep on pushing north. One of you can push your way over to Melange over here. Republican Revolution in Cambodia. Okay. The Khmer Republic. They're still a member of the Sphere. But they might break free. Potentially speaking. 26 points. Okay, well, we'll just kind of offer membership to whoever is at the top of the list, because it makes me so I don't have to scroll too much. Which is really my main goal here, is to not scroll as much as I have to. I'm going to set you to a regular battle plan. German troops are moving in here quite nicely as well. So Sudan should be won by us in due time. All of you will be on this offensive line, please and thank you. I mean, there's some Italian troops. Apparently Italy is supporting Saudi Arabia. They're actually in the sphere here. Maybe that's because Italy didn't win the their fights in Oman and Yemen. Because again, when we played America, I think, do we win every single front? I think we did. It sounds right that we won all of the fronts. I want to shrink your line down. Like, maybe we lost, like, Sudan, but I don't think even that's the actual case. I think we won everywhere. And in Angola, things are looking good. This is not a front line we care about, because there's no city back there. You're just going to push away in this direction, please and thank you. I said use some support. Move you up to Luanda. And Angola is... Okay, they're basically already dead. Taking like one more city or anything like that should basically get you killed off. As long as we don't lose Luanda, but I don't see that actually happening. They're not going to be able to push back our troops. Joint exercises. Yes. I see no reason to say no to joint exercises. Things are still looking good. We are still we're still in charge. Okay. The Socialist Republic of Sudan has been declared. Fantastic. Also, I think it's very funny that we don't get any modifiers regarding the oil crisis for some reason. I don't know why. But you have now allied yourself with Syria, the People's Republic, and Oman. I'm assuming that Yemen will join after they've killed off Saudi Arabia. Actually, can I have you just move your way straight to Beta over here? I think that makes sense. And Saudi Arabia, I mean, again, with all the volunteers that we're sending, it's an inevitability that we'll win. The choice of carrots. So let's take a look again at our stance. We need to reduce tension. Some bribery. Industries are ours to feed. Cabinet positions. Let's do... You know what? We have resource surplus. In an attempt to endear our fellow warlord to the possibility of peacefully joining the USSR, George Zukov's advice suggests offering them a concession from our quantitative and qualitative superior resource base. Okay, yes. We will try to feed their economy. Let's do a non-aggression agreement. That should hopefully reduce our tension. Enhance our diplomatic standing once again. Again, I have so much political power. You guys are fucked. There's nothing that you can do. I'm actually going to send you to Green Army. Not that I think it makes any difference in any reasonable sense of the word, but... No. Why not? We'll keep on sending you guys further and further inland. They've accepted the resource surplus. Decreases tension. Absolutely fantastic. See, that's what I want to do. I want to reduce the tension. I'm assuming if it hits 100, then we just go to war immediately. Would be my guess here. 75 is looking great. Yemen is ours for the take. Not yet. Oh, not Yemen. Saudi Arabia is ours for the taking. A couple of troops are stuck here. A couple of troops are stuck over there. Did we take Mecca yet? Not yet, but we're going to in just a moment. We have one division slowly moving over to Rida. Okay. Hold just for 1 second. Let's move you here, move you here. Want to move you guys towards Mecca if at all possible. How many men do we have? We have 90 divisions. Which has to be like so much more than what the Siberians have that it's crazy. Okay, Shah of Iran's been assassinated. We have won our war in Angola as well. We love to see it. And I'm assuming soon we'll be able to send troops over to Iran. Might take a while, but we'll get there. Is this saying that we lost surplus? No, we have free production units. Excellent. And you know what we're going to do with that? We're actually going to boost up our civilian economy by 10 more points. What are we even building right now in construction? Some prisons? Sure. Sounds good. Inflation is down to 0.45%. That's crazy. Don't want to do any austerity right now. We do have a massive deficit. There's no denying that. To the point where I'm thinking we're just going to cancel all these units. We definitely don't actually need them. Take Rida. Mecca will fall. We'll just kind of keep on going up the coastline here. Our volunteers are now returned home. We'll send you over to Orange. Foreign trade deal proposed. Previous our nation and the Siberian Soviet Republic have had limited, if any, exports or imports between each other. So yeah, it seems like they have the exact same events that we do. Increases trade. Our partner accepts. Refuse the deal. Yeah, we'll accept the deal. I see no reason not to. improved oil processing. There is the war in Iran. And is that enough to kill Saudi Arabia? Is it a peace event, or is it just a regular capitulation? Seems like it might be a regular capitulation, so we're going to do some victory point rushing. You know, while we're here, while we're in the neighborhood. Yeah, sure, we'll do nuclear power plants. Why not? You are owned all by the UAE. Is this our last city? I think so. Kind of looks like it at the very least. Anyway, we just completely outnumber them, so I'm not super concerned. I mean, if anything, I'm more concerned the fact that there's actually like not really any troops actually in Yemen proper. NAP has been accepted. Decrease the tension and boost our unification policies. Excellent. Let's hold the preliminary conference. And also we'll improve our standing once again. That'll be done in 30 days. Conference unification. So this requires us to be... We need to be at 25. Or at 75, I should say. We need to have the conference... it needs to be successful, which, I mean, I guess makes sense. And Turkey has now voted in socialism. Does that allow us potentially to invite them? Okay, we want to send military assistance to Iran. And, of course, we will say yes to this. Another city? Yes, there is, actually. There's actually more cities than I didn't actually originally see. How are you guys down in the south? You're looking okay. You've been kind of cut off, but honestly, I don't think it's actually that big of a deal. Because, again, like... We outnumber you. You can't stop the tide of the revolution. Saudi Arabia, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but the revolution, it's coming to your doorstep. It's right here. Hello, hello, it's a revolution. It's here, motherfucker. Okay, actually, we need to send somebody back. Because that down there is not as great. But if we can take like this province, that's going to distract the AI because it's going to get cut in half, and the AI is going to be like, what the hell do we do now? You're on your way down south, which is excellent. This is actually not the capital. Capital is this province. Again, now Saudi Arabia is split in half. The AI is going to be like, what do we do? Hopefully, it means that they're going to abandon their positions at Yemen to move them anywhere else. You're worth 1, 1, and 1. Then you're going to make your way down south, please, and thank you. You know what? You just stay right here for actually right now. Get your organization back up, and then we can try to kick out the Saudis when they get closer. Something like this should work. Saudi Arabia is close to death. And now, I don't think the socialists are going to win in Iran. It just doesn't seem extremely likely. We have so much more weight than them. It's actually kind of crazy. We can spend a lot of energy, if need be, to unify our two states. Which I'll be happy to do. For sure. For sure. Yeah, there's another city. There's 2 cities. Okay, I thought that was Saudi Arabia collapsing, but not quite. I think we take one more city. We'll take Hajj in 1 day. Order treaty. Yes. Message from Soviet Republic. Content makes message proposal. Yada yada. Treaty consists of a cessation of hostilities. Sounds great. And actually, Saudi Arabia killed off, which now becomes the Arabian Republic. Which is that going to unify the Arabian People's Republic? I do not know. But hey, that's another ally for us. So like if we look at the ideological map, I'm just saying that's a lot of red in this region. That's a lot of red. That's also a lot of red in Africa. Even Australia has actually gone socialist, which is fantastic. They're very, very happy to see it. Okay, we can now send volunteers to socialist Iran. Which I will do once my volunteers actually get back from Yemen. I will send them over because I don't want to like split my own. Ah, no, that's stupid. What am I talking about? Just split the army in half like this. There we go. Problem solved. Problem solved. But now I gotta click you, and then click you, and then click you, and then it gets sad, so I gotta click you. I'm glad that I did find out how to do this. Even though it took a long time. Having the ability to do it at all is just very, very, very nice. Start at 68. We need a little bit more. Volunteers now arrived. We're going to send you to Green Army. Enhance our standing once again. And the foundation of the conference. With a rightful invitation in our halls for the conference regarding the beginnings of government unification, the government of the Siberian Soviet Socialist Republic must be swayed enough to work in our favor to accept this. Thus, it is our top priority to prepare every speech, every legal parchment, and every political discussion topic. The unification of the Russian nation may rely on the success of this conference. Let's propose access to foreign goods. Sure, why not? Hey, our units now arrived. We need to push you guys towards Tehran. Just like, let me click off of this. Move you here. And you just gotta push your way into Tehran. You're like one province away. It should not be a difficult thing for you. Concession cooperation is up to 73. So, I mean, not as good. New election in Cambodia. Unification conference. Today it was announced that the state of the Siberian Soviet Social Republic has wholeheartedly signed into the concordance of the state of unity with the government of the USSR, promising a peaceful and united future for the Russian nation. Does that count as being successful? It does. So we just need to have this go up to 25, or up to 75. So just one more event needs to be positive, and then we can click this button. This might be the final episode. Depending. I mean, we might probably do one more. Trying to see if we can invade Germany. But it's a little off into the future. Okay, better anti-tank equipment. And I would love if we can, like, look how many people we could potentially offer us. You are a sphere observer. Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm not too worried about what their grand stage is right now between Japan, Germany, and the US. More concerned about whether or not they want to further world revolution. Which hopefully they do. Like, that'd be nice. We need more trains. No. Yes. Are we building trains? The answer is no. The answer might shock you. Okay, let's take some of you guys off for now. Just so we can start building up trains. I mean, again, we have no world market. There's no way we can actually just buy the trains from, unfortunately, as nice as that would be. Can I push into Tehran? You think that'd be a little silly? 52%. 10 points. And that should... Not you. Once you're finished, we should be able to begin our final unification talk. Now, I don't know if there's a chance for them to say no. Maybe it depends on how much tension there is. Tension is quite low right now. So they should just accept the... They should just accept it. Tension's only at 25 out of presumably 100. Let's just keep on going up towards the border. Or by the border, I mean like up to the Caspian Sea. Okay, what do we want to do next? Let's get Tanganyika in here as well. Hold position for a second. We're holding. We're holding. We're holding to the best of our abilities, okay? Also, I want to make sure we're actually voting in my proposal. Advanced you. Okay, fantastic. Let's just spend more money on nuclear weapons. How much money are we spending? The debt has gone up quite a bit. You know, there's no denying that. But when you're trying to build a nuclear weapon, what are you really expecting? Let's just put it that way. Lost production units is not a big deal. Enhanced standing once again. 45 versus 15. Better receptiveness. Excellent. 43 days. And then 43 days, I think it'll be like the end of the series. Unless they pull an America on me and there's like a little bit extra content after unification. Because I know there didn't used to be. It used to be that you unified the country and that was it. It'd be like, hey, thanks for playing the country. Thanks for playing the focus tree. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, our troops are going to go home, which is fine. This is going to break apart in just another second. And that's, then we just go to war again. Okay, welcome to a new member state. Now that, like, Africa collapsed and, the Middle East is pretty, safe and secure, we have a lot of potential members now. Now, I don't think there's actually, like, a benefit for having more and more people actually in the faction. As nice as it would be, you know, that, like, something would change. Like, hey, you know, you get, like, a 2% construction speed bonus per country in the common turn, and... But that's fine. Guadalupe, Langongo, Zanzibarari, the Popular Republic of Mozambique. Like, there's so many choices. Yeah, we're going to keep these guys... Well, no, we're actually going to take off the... Okay, no, get this off my screen for a second. Another joins the fold. We're going to say no because we're basically already doing the conference. We don't need to worry about this. And what I was doing is I was getting rid of this guy. And I was going to throw in just like another infantry. And that'll be good for our volunteer division. So how many more days do we have? We have 26 more days. Again, it's going to be a longer episode, of course. Because it might be the final one. Okay, war has now once again broken out. And that allows us to send our volunteer forces back in. Send volunteers. Can I send any air units? No. Unfortunately, no planes can go. But we can send our infantry. What are the chances that the Social Republic is going to end up winning? Probably fairly slim. But we'll try anyways, right? You've got to try. You've got to try. Oh yeah, now you're all like a one big faction. United Arab States. Very, very nice. Now you are all a member of the German sphere. Which is, I mean, not really what we want, obviously, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We've got some strange bedfellows, okay? Don't worry about it too much. I'm really surprised that we don't get the oil crisis. Like, do you have it? I guess the Russian warlords just don't get the penalties for one reason or another. I don't know why. Are you cored? No. If you're not cored, we should actually send our troops down towards the south. Right. It's a multiple country civil war. The AI gets very confused. You're a core. We want to go and take the port. Our all of our other allies should be arriving soon as well. They also might just sit here. Oh, no, they're moving. They're moving. Excellent. I was going to be a little concerned at first, but it looks like everything's okay. So yeah, Tehran is not a core state. You're leaving Iraq for one reason or another. I want you to move your way to Iraq, please and thank you. And you're going to go to Avaz. You are owned by the Islamic Republic. Right now I'm trying to kill the Democratic Republic, but I guess actually they have the cores all the way down here in the south. So capitulating you is not going to be as easy as I maybe originally thought. Which is a bit of a shame. 4 more days of unification. 70 days on you. Looking good. Keep on pushing to the coastline. Have you move your way like so. I mean, we take Tehran. That should be a symbolic victory, if nothing else. 7 is at 113. And after so long, our diplomats leave the conference with their new compatriots in tow and a treaty declaring the Siberian Soviet Republic integration into the USSR. These two nations, already so intertwined with each other's economy, military, and politics, have formalized their unity by sharing a banner and name. Though working and adapting to Siberian Soviet Socialist Republic's laws and administration remains, our union can no longer be interfered with or interrupted by other ill-intentioned nations. So ends in a peace Russia's half-century of national humiliation. Okay. We're going to get a bunch of leaders. All of their states immediately become cores because it was done peacefully. We annex them. And is that the end of the focus tree? Well, there we go. The Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. We actually integrate all of their units? We do. Okay. Well, we can shrink your front line down to be here. We'll have you guys be here. You guys will have you on this front. And now we have all of these brand new units, including the ones that are actually were currently volunteers. By the way, does the Comintern just disintegrate if the main state dies? It'd be very funny if that's the case. No, they still exist. So I'm not too sure how this works anymore. Maybe they just like never vote. Going exercises, sure. I mean, you don't even exist anymore, but I will have you in tow. Why not? And how's the economy jump up there? Pretty steadily, I would say. Very nicely. So all of our extra units. We have 31. 31. You only have 31? Okay, well, let's get a 12 stack. We'll assign new generals. We'll throw you into this army. And then you join... yeah, you join one of these guys. The 19 stack, we're going to split you into two smaller armies under a new field marshal. Two generals like so. These field marshal orders are a little bit too similar in color, so let's make you into the red army. And we'll station you... like right in the middle. Right in the middle here, and you're going to... Well, first, actually, let's just bring you back into the same theater. You don't actually have a field... No, you have a field marshal. It's just kind of broken, which is fine. And we'll draw up all of our offensive lines into Moscow. Draw your lines like so. Draw your lines down south. We have two... Okay, we don't need two purples. One of you can be yellow army. So, you know, actually, we're going to probably actually end this episode here. We're going to return to what might be... Well, what almost certainly is going to be the final episode, but we're probably going to invade Germany just to see what happened. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 New Order as the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. We now own it from sea, the shining sea. Fantastic. I mean, it's looking pretty good for us. Let's try to... Arabian Republic. Sure, well, let's get you guys in here. So again, we only have one vote. I have no idea, because this is the Far Eastern Republic. I have no idea what happens with them anymore. I'm assuming that they just automatically abstain, would be my guess. But we'll kind of see. We've exiled divisions. Oh, they're on their way home. That's fine. We also have free dockyards. For the first time ever, we actually have like some more dockyards. So sure, we'll build one of these guys. Planes in reserve. Don't worry about it. Oh, we have to click the Unify the Motherland button. I am silly. Reunify the Motherland. One research slot. Maximum credit rating is raised. Bonus points. And reunify the Motherland. The bloody wars of Russian unification have ended, and it's the grizzled veterans who first defended the nation from Nazi Germany that are its victors. The West Russian Revolutionary Front, formed by Red Army remnants, has officially declared the reunification of Russia under their banner. Over the years, the front has continued to wage war not only on Nazi Germany, but also the warlords who have dominated Russia after the Soviet collapse. The WWRF's leader, Grand Marshal Georgy Zhukov, is not only praised as a strategic genius, but is also hailed as a champion of the common people and has promised to continue his support for the underprivileged of the Soviet Union. The government of Germany has not yet made a response to the Russian unification, but reports are filtering that they are mobilizing their troops on the border. Okay, so I'm going to skip the song, because again, it might be copyrighted. And let's just see, is there any other like events or stuff of that nature that we'll see? Or are we going to get the end game screen? Or Or did I accidentally disband it and I didn't actually click it properly? Which is entirely possible. I might not have clicked the button properly. I think I might have exited instead of clicking it. Which would be very, very, very funny for me. You know what? I will be right back having fixed that issue. Okay, just double checking. Didn't seem like it made any actual difference. Which is fine. We have an extra research slot. Yes, we have to go back to you. Click you. No division basic training. Don't worry about you. Don't worry about you. Oh, offer membership. Sure, let's offer membership to Popular Republic of Mozambique. I mean, just getting bigger countries, I think, makes sense. Are we in A yet? No, we're in BBB. That's pretty good, too. GDP has exploded since integrating all of Eastern Russia, which I guess makes sense. So now, again, we're in this like weird situation where we didn't get the end game pop-up. You know? We didn't, like, usually there's like an event or something that pops up being like, hey, you've completed all of the content for Russia. Oh, there we go. A union made united. Zhukov stood upwards, surrounded by his three most important confidants. The original three that stood by him and his clique all the way back in the early years of the Uska administration. Akhmaryev, Ruskov, Yakovlev all stood side by side with each other inside of Zhukov's office, holding cups filled with the best alcohol the union had at its disposal. The occasion demanded something better than cheap distilled crap. Gentlemen, began Zhukov, a smile etched onto his face. You all know why I brought you here. Celebrate? Interjected Yakovlev, a bright smile on his face. Correct, gentlemen! We've done what many considered impossible. We had a mission that even Lenin would have considered too difficult. And we have accomplished it. If I were more religious, I would say that it was the will of God. The men laughed at that, especially Akhmaryev. We must celebrate our victories tonight, gentlemen. With our enemies defeated, we must begin the long journey towards a better Russia. Drink, friends, for tomorrow we will have the most difficult journey of rebuilding Russia from the ashes of almost 30 years of war. But first, a toast. Zhukov lifted his drink upwards. To Russia, to Russia. Okay, so that is just the end of the content. Thank you for playing through the full content of One of Our Nations. While, of course, the massive amount of work and mods to our team. So does approaches, so does New World Order. Okay. Also, keep your eye out for new TO content. New nation eventually massive update, which will extend the game's timeline until 1982 and add a new starting date. That would be very interesting to see. Is the going up to 1980? God, can you imagine how long that series would be going from like the United States, going from 1962 to 1982? It would be a fucking 200 episodes. It would actually be like an entire year long, which would be crazy. Okay. Do I care about any of this stuff? Disable nuclear arsenals, initiate the Great Trial, start World War III, Battle Royale, break the seal, open the rift, place free milk taps in every corner of Uruguay? I'm just going to turn this off. Disable arcade mode for now. Thank you. I'll be honest, I have no idea what this even does. Because, like, nothing happens. I mean, it's in favor of Ryzkov, but, I mean, Zhukov's still here. And as far as I'm aware, the game content is over. Right? And if the game content is over... Second Night of Long Knives. That's fine. I mean, we're now just in like a weird spot, right? I thought Ryzkov was supposed to take over after Russia unified. But I guess not. But what we're going to do instead, like I have promised to all of you, is we are going to allow Diplo. And it is time for the second Great Patriotic War, okay, ladies and gentlemen? Now, this is going to basically be like a bonus episode. This is quote-unquote non-canon, okay? But we're going to do it anyway because I think it'll be fun. Also, let's make sure our troops actually arrive at the front first. And then we'll declare war. Let's make sure this actually turn this off because I don't know what the AI is going to do. I don't know if the AI actually does anything with the diplomatic actions, but still, I don't want to give them a reason to try something. Okay. Mozambique will be able to join the common turn. And I mean, we'll try. We'll try our damnedest. They have negative 89% stability. That's fucking crazy. That's so bad. Negative 100% stability. And I think all of our units are just about here. A few of them are a little bit lingering, but that's okay. It's now time for us to declare war on Muscovin. It is time for the next great war. And all of our units are going to immediately attack. And all of our aircraft, I mean, I think most of them are assigned to certain armies. We'll just assign more of you. We should have more aircraft that we can deploy. Let's deploy every single plane that we possibly can. Okay, honestly, I thought we had a little bit more than that, but that's okay. Close air support. You guys will support this army here. And that all seems good for now. I guess you don't need to be doing this anymore. Okay. I mean, we should kill Moscovin pretty quickly. I don't think they have that many troops. They are not prepared for a massive invasion. Okay, the Tom wins the Cambodian election. Volunteer forces are coming back home. Presumably, we're going to get some volunteers from our allies as well. What is this? Oh, we have market access now. Oh my god, we can actually buy and sell things? That's crazy. I never thought I'd see the day. It's with all the people we liberated in you know, Arabia, and then plus the are you all? I want all of you on aggressive movement, okay? If there's anything the Russian spirit calls, it is for a mass invasion. What are you? What is this? Extra supplies? No. Don't worry about extra supplies. You've got all the supplies that you could possibly need right now. Anything more than that is just being greedy, honestly. It's just being greedy for no good reason. I have no idea about it. How many planes does Germany have? I mean, not that many right now. Our units have just not really actually been deployed into Moscow quite yet. Airways, no assigned mission. No assigned mission. You're on air superiority, aren't you? Not too sure what your problem is, to be honest. Okay, so we have our volunteer. Our volunteer forces now return back home. We'll send it into Purple Army. And now the Germans, 2,000 defense. Holy, okay. I think you guys in the north need to be a little bit more cautious right now. Have we taken Moscow? No, we're not even close, actually. But, you know, we're on our way. And now that, you know, the Germans are preparing, or have actually sent their troops here, I really wish we knew how many they actually had. But we have absolutely no clue. We're making some progress. Yellow Army, I think you need to hold your position for the time being. We've got a small encirclement. Let's kill you guys off. Norway has joined the war. I didn't even think about the Norwegians. Okay. I mean, maybe to be fair, nobody's ever thought about the Norwegians once in their lives, okay? You cannot blame me on this one. What are we missing? Trains? I can probably... There's gotta be someone who I can just buy trains from, right? Production. No. Cold War interface. Market access. Buy equipment. Do any of you sell trains? Yes. Buy all of your trains, please. We have no convoys. Really? That's kind of disappointing. Well, let's first buy the convoys. Buy 79 of them, please. I need convoys to buy the convoys. Well, that's just a catch-22 right there, isn't it? What do you mean I need the convoys to buy the convoys? Doesn't even make any goddamn sense. Okay. Now, we are fighting a lot of people. There's no denying that. The amount of troops we're currently trying to organize with is a pretty substantial number. Okay, we've captured some units there. Excellent. How is air superiority looking? I mean, we have more planes than they do. Somehow, I don't know how that's the case. Oh, no, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong side. They have, like, 1,200 fighters there. Which is pretty substantial. You know, let's just put it that way. That's a lot of potential enemy forces there. Now, we do have a lot of manpower. Which is not great. Cold War interface. America's actually, like, dead last. How embarrassing is that for the Americans, man? To be absolutely dead last is kind of honestly a spectacle. By the way, can I have people vote to send me volunteers? The answer seems like it's no. I can't be like, hey, guys, I would really like some extra troops here. If you would be so kind, I wouldn't say no. Okay, we're holding on in some capacity. Not a great capacity though. The Germans are strong. I don't know if you know this. They're pretty good. Is my nuclear program ready to go? How much longer until that's ready? 7% per month. 10% progress. 5% progress. Oh, Zhukov has a new portrait. Look at him go. Congratulations, Zhukov. I think we're just going to die. That's fine. Again, it's not that big of a deal. We've lost a factory. Wait, weren't those automatically removed once we unify, like, Siberia? Wasn't that, like, one of the things that we were looking at? 339,000 versus 221. Yeah, okay. So the second Great Patriotic War is not as great as I might have thought. And to be honest, I already thought it was pretty... Okay, 78 at minimum. We have 111, which honestly is, like, more than I thought we had, but... Yeah, I mean, the numbers aren't great. What's the total prediction? 111 versus at maybe up to 500. 52, minimum 178. So yeah, like the economy is just absolutely kaput. Yeah, I'm not surprised that Germany would just steamroll us. Like, maybe we had, like, nuclear weapons. I would totally nuke them if I could. I would totally press the I want to bomb the shit out of them button. If they gotta die, I've gotta die. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think yeah, this is already basically over, which is very, very funny. So yeah, I think we just, you know what, I'm probably just gonna edit this together. Let me just reload this. I'm just gonna stitch the last bit together. You won't even see this bit. Which is fine. A little bit of editing on my part is no big deal. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad to have a series that's over. I think I have to press the button again. Oh, wait, no, we have to wait for the event, right? Okay, so I have edited out the part where I did go to war with Germany because they instantly started just, like, murdering us, like, really, really badly, and I feel like it's probably not worth me even putting into the episode. But with the unification of the Soviet Union, with Zhukov now in power, I think it's looking pretty good. Actually, I'm going to Google... How Ryzhkov? How do you actually get him to be leader of the Soviet Union? Potential leader of the WRF. How do you? How though? Situation. I'm just curious. Politics, Zhukov. Does he have to, like, die somehow? I'm trying to think. Maybe if you're, like, losing. In-game. Unifying the region. Future ideology of Russia. I'll be honest, I don't know if that did anything. Peacefully unify with some people. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I honestly don't know. Piano Bryskov. How do you get... Is there any way for him to actually become leader? I actually don't know. Huh. I mean, it says that he's like a potential leader, but I don't know how that would be possible. Okay, anyways. I think that at least right now, I hope you enjoyed this, shorter series. And like I said previously, we will go back to Mexico because I didn't actually finish it properly. And by that, I mean I barely even started it. But we're going to resume Mexico after this is done. And then after that, I'm not too sure. I'll probably do a poll between the YouTube members about whether or not I want to play Burgundy or if I want to play as Yunnan. There's the one guy in the comments who I've seen repeatedly just being like, Long Yun, Long Yun. So, those will probably be the two choices for the YouTube members for their polls. But yeah. That'll be after Mexico. But for now, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this short series. Have a great day, and goodbye.